Hello, one Austin Tucker here. NXT Takeover UK Blackpool is this Saturday at 2 p.m. here where I live. So I thought I'd do my predictions video, what I think might happen in these matches and all that. So I wrote down my notes here to make sure I don't forget any match. Alright, let's start up. DQ match. Dave, whatever, versus, I don't have that time, versus Eddie Dennis. And no DQ match. I really don't know much about these guys. So I can't really predict this one because I checked the matches on their YouTube channel to see let's see what happens and all that. But I really don't know much about these guys, so I guess don't honestly care who wins this. I really don't know too much about them, but let's see what happens. Next, Travis Banks versus Jordan Devlin. So what I saw on UK this week, it looks like they have an issue going on. It looks like Jordan Devlin is trying to get the upper hand on Travis Banks. So I think in this match, I think maybe Travis Banks takes this here and gets payback on Jordan Devlin for older exchanges in the last few weeks, sorry. So I think I predict that one. I think I should say Travis Banks goes on that. And what's that match? The match to crown the first ever NXT UK Tag Team Champions. The match Stress Mountain, Tyler Bay, and Trent Seven versus the veterans, Zach Gibson and James Drake. I think since Stress Mountain's already established, I think they should win this and stuff, in my opinion. So maybe they'll become the inaugural NXT UK Tag Team Champions, in my opinion, and stuff. So I don't know if they want to put Zach Gibson and James Drake as the inaugural champions, since Stress Mountain's already won the NXT Tag Team titles. Unless they just want to have a different team be the inaugural champions instead of Zach Gibson and James Drake. So if I had to pick one, I think I have to go with Mustache Mountain, Trent Seven, and Tyler Bate to win the belts. But I think it's going to be a good match. Let's see. NXT Women's Championship, Rhea Ripley versus Toni Storm. I want to say Toni Storm, but with Rhea Ripley just winning the belt not too long ago, I don't know if they're going to let her lose it this quick and all that. But I think Toni Storm should win this. But if she ends up not winning this, then I guess that's fine because Rhea Ripley's pretty good. So if I had to pick one, I think I'll go with Toni Storm winning the belt. But we'll have to see what happens. So that should be interesting. Finally, the main event, UK Championship, Pete Dunne versus Joe Coffey. Pete Dunne's at the belt over 600 days. So I like Pete Dunne. I really like him. I do. But I think it's time, maybe for a new champion, maybe they're going around a new champion with Joe Coffey, unless they want Pete Dunne to continue. But Pete Dunne wins. That's fine with me. I'm just pointing out he's held the belt for a while. But if he continues this incredible run, I'm fine with it. But if Joe Coffey ends up winning it, then that's fine. That's fine on with me. But it's gonna be a good match though. So it's gonna be interesting. So it's gonna be a good match. Pete Dunne wins, fine. Joe Coffey wins. That's fine with me. I'll have to see what happens. But I had to pick one. I'd say Joe Coffey maybe. And I want to crown a new champion after almost 600 days. But Pete Dunne retains. That's fine with me. Stuff. Here's something. That is my predictions and thoughts and what I think might happen in the NXT Takeover UK Blackpool and stuff. Like, share, subscribe. Let us know what you think. Who's gonna win all these matches and who you think might happen in these matches and all that. It'll be airing at 2 p.m. here where I live and stuff. So if nothing comes up Saturday, I wish I'd be able to watch it live and stuff. And then if not, then I'll watch it later in the day. And then when I'm done, I'll get on here and did my thoughts on the show and all that. So I guess I'll just see what happens. Like, share, subscribe. Let us know what you think is going to win and what happens and all that in the comments below. I'm Austin Tucker from Wrestling for Life, and I'll see you next time.